صلى الله على محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم صلى الله على محمد صلى الله.
Other is, if you look here, from the creation, it is possible, and it happened many times, injustices happen. From the international, you may say, platform, our brothers, mashallah, today have come from Palestine. They've spent doing dawah there, mashallah, so many days in these dangerous times. So injustices happening from international, you may say, level to national level. There are always complaints, though these people are doing this, the governments are defrauding the people, or this person have done corruption, or this person is put in jail. When you have power, you put others in jail and things. And also the injustice carry on with families, in actually spouses and things, all the time. But imagine, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is free from all this. He is Al-Adal, meaning the just. With creation, you can have disagreements because of misunderstanding. Two people are good friends, but they fall out because of misunderstanding, that they've not understood what, or actually someone influenced them, or some other thing have happened. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, all you can see His sifat. He never misunderstands or never ignores you. He is Al-Halim, meaning very forbearing, Al-Khabir, aware, Al-Basir, all-seeing, all-aware, all-knowing and things. Other one of the qualities of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is As-Subur, the infinitely patient. I will wait for your entire lifetime for you to turn to me. That is the level of patience. Imagine we say, oh, our patience is running out after 1 minute and half an hour, 1 hour, 2 hours, or I've run out of patience, meaning waiting. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, As-Subur, Allah Azza wa Jal's name, one of the names of Allah is As-Subur, the infinitely patient. And one manifestation of that patience is that He said, I will wait for you entire lifetime of you to turn to me, even in the last part. That's why Allah Azza wa Jalla accepts, even if a person turns in so 5 years, 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. This is the why you are having this, is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's sifat of subur. You are having this time. Otherwise, you could have been held accountable, or azab can come, or anything can go wrong. Even azab does not need to come from outside. As I was giving you an example, even the viruses which are in you, they are enough to destroy you. Even the cell itself can turn around against you. So, and then it is so, do you want to be with the person who can wait for you, forbear with you, and bear with you 1 year, 2 years, 10 years, 50 years? Or those who are patient is so thin that because of one event they explode? No, you want to be with the king. Like Hazrat Ibrahim bin Adam, rahmatullah alayhi, one of the great saintly people, who gave kingdom. He was a ruler of Balkh, and he gave that kingdom in the way of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and came to Makkah and attained very high level of walaya and things. So when he gave kingdom in the way of Allah, in the hadith it comes, when anyone who gives anything in the way of Allah, Allah gives that thing similar or better to that person. So one day he was there in his own locality. When he was king, now he gave kingship to others. They were ministers and others. So they saw him. One of them were passing in very big procession, like mirage of entourage of cars in those times, like horse rides and carts and things. And there is Ibrahim bin Adam was sitting beside a river, a pond, and sewing his own clothes with a needle. So one person passed who used to be servant of the king, meaning actually. So now he was in a big position still, and here he saw. So he came down and he said, I feel pity for you. Look what status you had, and now what I've seen you. Is it you, oh our king? He said, yes. He said, I can't understand. You've given up all that. And then Sayyidina Ibrahim bin Adam, he threw his needle in that water, in river. And he said to the fish that, give back my needle. And he saw that actually the fish are holding the needle and coming out of the water, presenting to him. So Ibrahim bin Adam just shown him a glimpse of that he said, is this kingship better or that kingship better, where even a fly will not listen to you? So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wa jalla wa ala gives in it. So that was Sayyidina Ibrahim bin Adam rahmatullah alayhi, and he was a very wise man. And when he visited Makkah and during his travels, he stopped somewhere, and then one of the kings of Muslim kings, he invited him that, look, you are doing dawah and you are doing tabligh and other things. You might as well come and live in the palace. I will assign a portion for you where you can do, and many people will come and benefit. And I want to benefit from you as well. But now I don't have time to come to your Zawiya or anything. So Sayyidina Ibrahim bin Adam said to him that, look, O king, if one day you come home and I am sitting with your wives, laughing and socializing with them in an inappropriate way, what would be your reaction? Because you are inviting me there, so I have to ask what can happen. The king became very furious. His complexion, his color of face changed. He said, how dare you even think about that? He said, well, here you have the answer. I am with the king staying now. I do hundreds mistakes like this, sins in a day, and he does not actually expel me. And you are saying, come to me, and I have yet not done anything, I just only thought about it. And you are ready to take my life, so I cannot be. Why I would leave the King of Kings, who forgives me, who covers me, and be with you, that you who can tolerate even one my sin. So you see, this is the comparison we was making actually, that who knows Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, they want to be with him all the time. They don't want to. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam didn't want to be even 1 second more in this life, although he could. For example, the Prophet ﷺ was given this option to choose. You want to live 1,000 years more, 100 years more, 50 years more? Why he chose Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? Because he knew Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, what Allah has, nothing here actually can give me. Although the Sahaba Rizwan Ajma'in were ready to give their life for him and everything, but he knew Allah is more loving and more of a friend, and more can give more than anyone else. And because we do not know, we are happy we are even in our prayers, we are not with Allah because we don't know Him. We are not with Him. We say, okay, when a person is waiting for the prayer to end, this means his priorities have not, he don't know Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Because we know dunya to some extent more, so we want to go actually there. So this all can change. It all can change. That's why even this dunya, in this world, marketing is done. The Coca-Cola company, the phone company, why they are doing marketing? Because the human being need motivation and knowledge. This feature comes and this is what you will have, and then people tend to buy things even though they don't need. In our houses there are things which we do not need, which we don't wear, which we don't actually use, but they are just lying there. Because of the motivation and because of the marketing, we somehow actually buy things. And then we don't have the generosity to give, so they just lie there, actually. Not in use for dunya, nor use for akhirah. The creation is limited and its patience and will push you aside very, very quickly.